Guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm making pizza rolls in the oven. Now, all you need is you'll need your pizza rolls. And what I did was I just took a whole bag, not the whole bag, but a little bit of the pizza rolls, and I just put them on the pan. And then my oven, I preheated to 425 Fahrenheit. You want to make sure you have your oven preheated to 425. That's the next thing. So we're going to let these just sit. We're going to let these sit for a little bit. And then when the oven's ready, we'll put them in the oven 425 for 13 to 15 minutes until they're completely cooked through, which they're already cooked through. All we gotta do is we're just heating them up, so that way they'll get defrosted. So, and as you can see, my oven is starting to preheat, and I'm gonna put it into a 425 degree oven for 13 to 15 minutes. Now what I do is I just use an oven mitt because it's much easier to use than what you normally do. I'm going to throw this in the oven, and actually I'm going to hold my camera with my left hand because, I'm a right-hander, so I have to use my left hand to hold the camera today, but that's fine. So we're just going to use our left hand, and pizza rolls are easy to make because they're really good, they're really delicious, and you can eat them as a snack if you like. You can have them for dinner. You can have them for any kind of thing you want. Now, next weekend, I'm going to make a video. And the video is going to focus on my birthday dinner. Next weekend, I'm going to be making a video of my birthday dinner. What I'm going to make next weekend is I'm going to do Crock-Pot. 4 different Crock-Pot meals. Okay, so this first Crock-Pot meal is going to be slow. It's going to be slow cooker meatballs. I'm going to make the sweet and sour meatballs. I have not shared a recipe with you guys yet on my channel. I will next weekend. Then I'm going to make slow cooker buffalo chicken dip. It's easy in the Crock-Pot. Then I'm going to make my Crock-Pot queso. That's an easy recipe too. And then I'm going to make a recipe that I have not shared with you. It is called my slow cooker spicy queso dip. It's easy, it's fast, it cooks right in the slow cooker, and it's delicious. So all we do is we're waiting for our oven to preheat. It's halfway there. And then when the oven's preheated, then I'll throw these in the oven for 13 to 15 minutes until they're cooked through and until they're nice and hot. So you want them to just cook through, and all I'm going to do is I'm just going to give them a little toss. And what I'll do is maybe every 15-20 minutes is I'll just come in here and I'll give them I'll rotate the pan, because pizza rolls have to be cooked certainly they have to bake at a high temperature, so that way they'll cook through. Okay, so when we make pizza rolls, they're easy to make because of the flavor. Okay, so pizza rolls obviously, give out great flavor. They're really good, and they have great texture. So that's the point of these pizza rolls. Now I've never made a video of pizza rolls before, but I figured today was the best day to make it. So we're gonna make pizza rolls. Now I'm actually gonna keep them over here. See, they're over here now. And pizza rolls are easy because all you gotta do. Now I can make these in the air fryer, but today we're just going to go in the oven. We're going to do it in the 425 degree oven. So all I'm doing to my pizza rolls, and I'm just going to move them, and you can see the shape, they look like little pillows. And that's basically what we're going to make as pizza rolls. I'm just going to try to rotate them a little bit. And these pizza rolls are easy to make because they're quick. It's fast cooking, and you don't have to stand over at the stove for an hour, so which is good. So I'm still showing you guys the pizza rolls, and all I'm doing is I'm just putting them in one single layer. I'm lining this with pizza rolls, and as you can see, the pizza rolls are just on the baking sheet. I'm just putting them in the pan, and I'm putting them basically in a row of 4. So as you can see, the pizza rolls are in rows of 4. And these are easy to make because they're really simple. It's fast cooking, and it's really delicious. See, we're just putting them in rows. And as these bake in the oven, you'll be able to smell the aroma throughout the kitchen. And I promise, they're going to be good. So, I don't have enough for the whole row because I'm not going to make a lot of pizza rolls. I'm only going to make a little. So, I'm going to show you what my pan looks like. So, here's what they look like on the baking sheet. And as you can see, look at this. Look, guys. It's all in one single layer. Isn't that cool? So then that way when they bake, I don't have to rotate the pan as much. I can just leave it in the oven. So, there's a total 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 39 pizza rolls in total. That's fine. So, we're going to let this bake. We're going to let the oven preheat. It's still preheating. Not quite there yet. We're waiting for 425. Once it's at 425, I'll pop it in the oven, let them bake for about 15 minutes or so, or until they're completely cooked through, and then that's it. So when these bake, you'll notice that they're going to bake at a relatively high temperature, which is 425. Okay, so they're going to bake. Now what I do is I always have the oven light on. And the reason for that is so that way we can see that they're not baking. So what I do is basically I just let them just let the oven preheat. And the most important rule, guys, is about the oven is to not open the oven too much. Because if you open it to see how it's cooking, then that will defeat the purpose and it'll be uneven cooking time. So you don't want to do that. So you want to let these bake for 15 minutes prior to the cooking process. I might come back in here and just give it a little turn, because that's what you normally do with the baking sheet. You normally rotate the pan a little bit, so that way to see if they're even cooking. So, excuse me. But the oven's almost preheated, so that's good. Now, if I would have made these, let's say in the Crock-Pot, or not in the Crock-Pot, I'm sorry. If I would have made these in the air fryer, which is over here, I did a batch of pizza rolls a few earlier in the air fryer. Today, we are making it in the oven. So we're going to try the oven method too. This video is going to go to YouTube, and it is going to be delicious. Woo! Okay. Alright, anyways, enough chit-chatting around. Our oven is halfway preheated. We're going to wait a little bit more until that oven preheats to 425. Ooh. Okay. And obviously, I will, when the oven beeps, I will have to hold the camera in my left hand because of the oven mitt that I'm going to hold while I'm holding the phone. I'm going to hold the phone in my left hand today. It's at 400, but we need 425. So we're going to wait a few more minutes and then guys, guess what? Guess what, guys? Once it reaches 425, then we could throw it in the oven, bake it for 15 minutes total. Take it out, let them cool, and enjoy. It's really easy. It's really quick. And it's a really easy meal that you could put together in like minutes. And it doesn't take a long time. Throw it on a baking sheet. Throw it in the oven. Boom. Done. So, it's almost there. Almost at 425. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave the oven door open just a little bit. So, that way we can feel that air. And as that preheats in the oven, it'll bake. So, as that preheats, I'm just going to leave it open just a little bit. So, that way see how the oven looks, guys? There's the oven. There's the pizza rolls. But we're going to let them just bake. And I'm still hungry, so whatever. But, okay. So, like I said, the reason why I made this video is because I wanted to show you guys how to make pizza rolls. Now, okay, excuse me. So, pizza rolls are easy to make. So, it's almost at 425. Once the oven reaches 425, open the oven, and I will put them in for 15 minutes. Prior, okay? 15 minutes total. So then that way they can bake, they'll be cooked, and it'll be delicious. So what I'll do is we're going to bake them at 425 for 15 minutes. And what I'll do is I'll show you guys when I'm putting these in. I'll show you what I do to put them in the oven. I'll show you guys this method, and I'll show you when I take them out. We'll have two parts to this. But actually, no, I'm going to make just a one-part video. So, these are going to bake for 15 minutes. It's at 415 degrees. Now we want 425, so we're halfway there. But, I'm going to explain something to you guys about cooking. Cooking is really easy just as long as you have basic ingredients. and you pretty much know what you're doing. Now, I've made pizza rolls before, but I've never actually shared a video. So I'm going to open up the oven. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm going to wait until it gets to 425, then we'll open it, because it has to cook roughly about 15 minutes until it's baked. So I'm going to basically open the oven, and as you can see, the oven is hot. So what we want to do is we want to take our pan, right? Take the pan without burning myself. Help me, Jesus. And basically, we're just going to leave them in there. As you can see, they're in the oven, so close the oven up. And we're going to put a timer on for 15 minutes until these pizza rolls are done. Now, this recipe is easy to make, it's fast, and it's simple. Okay, so that's my pizza rolls video. So, hopefully you guys enjoyed it. And if you guys did, I'll have this video uploaded. Bye! Vlog on!